Okay, think about this. That moment when, I don't know, a casual comment just hits you wrong and suddenly you're spiraling, feeling rejected, or maybe it's that anxiety that just freezes you up. We've all been there, right? Stuck in our heads replaying things. And it's funny, we all know basic physical first aid. Cut yourself, grab a bandage. Simple. But what about those other hurts? Rejection, loneliness, that kind of stuff. Often we just, well, ignore it, even those of us who think we're pretty emotionally aware. So today we're doing a deep dive into something called emotional first aid, based on some really interesting research we've looked at.
It's a really important point, isn't it? Because emotional pain, well, it's real. If you just leave it, it doesn't just go away. It can build up. It can turn into chronic stress or anxiety, maybe even depression down the line. Psychologists talk about this skill, emotional regulation, managing feelings so they don't swamp you. And here's the good news from what we've read. For those everyday emotional knocks, you don't need like deep therapy tools right away. The sources point to 3 really simple steps. Science-backed, and you can often do them in like under 4 minutes.
Okay, under 4 minutes. That sounds manageable. I like that. So let's break down that first step. The sources call it name it to tame it, basically getting specific about the feeling. But what if it's messy? You know, sometimes you feel angry and disappointed and maybe a bit sad, all mixed up. How do you name that? Is it just, I feel bad?
That's a great question. It can feel complicated. The key seems to be identifying the main feeling, the dominant one, even if others are there too. It's this thing called affect labeling. When you do that, you actually engage the thinking part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it shifts activity away from the purely emotional reactive bits like the amygdala. And studies show, quite consistently actually, that just naming the specific feeling can reduce its intensity. Sometimes by up to 50%.
50%. Wow.
It dampens that immediate surge, stops that negative spiral where one bad thought just leads to another and another.
Okay, so just identifying it literally helps calm the brain down.
Yeah.
Fascinating. So you've named the feeling. What's next in this emotional first aid kit? Step 2 is ground your body, calm your mind. Which makes sense because when you're really upset, your body kind of goes into overdrive, right? That fight or flight response kicks in, even if there's no like actual tiger chasing you.
Exactly. Your body gets flooded with stress hormones, cortisol, adrenaline. So the question becomes, how do you break that physical cycle? Grounding is the answer. And a really practical way to do it is the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. Have you heard of this?
Tell us more. Okay, so you deliberately notice and name 5 things you can see around you. Then 4 things you can physically touch. Then 3 things you can hear right now. 2 things you can smell. And finally, 1 thing you can taste.
Right. Using all the senses.
Precisely. It pulls your attention outward, anchors you back into the present moment, into your physical surroundings. It interrupts that loop of anxious thoughts, calms the nervous system down.
That's a great tool, like hitting a reset button when your thoughts are racing.
Aw.
Okay, so name it, ground it, and the final step is do 1 microactive care.
I like the analogy they use. It's like putting a small bandage on a cut. Your emotions need that too, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of immediate care.
Exactly. It's not about solving the whole problem instantly. These are small, deliberate acts of kindness to yourself. It can be super simple, like scribbling a supportive note to yourself in a journal, or just slowly drinking a glass of water, really focusing on it, or stepping outside for just, 2 minutes of fresh air.
Small things. Tiny things. But the power isn't just the act itself. It's the message you're sending yourself. I matter. My feelings matter. I'm taking care of myself right now. It builds resilience over time.
So let's just quickly recap those 3 steps. They seem really actionable. First, name it. Get specific about the feeling. Second, ground it, use your senses like the 5-4-3-2-1 trick to get back to the present. And third, care for it, do 1 small, kind thing for yourself immediately. Name it, ground it, care for it.
Yeah. And what's really striking, I think, is thinking about the long game, how doing these small things consistently, maybe just for a few minutes, can stop those everyday emotional scratches from getting infected, from turning into much deeper wounds later on. So maybe something to think about is what could that look like for you? Integrating this kind of quick emotional first aid into your daily routine. It could make a really profound difference.
So this video is presented by Counsel India. Follow us for more daily mental health tips and psychology updates. Thank you.